Duncan Does It All.
Duncan was helping out at the slate quarry with Fred and Peter Sam. He was tired of the work. I'm sorry to say that he wouldn't stop grumbling at all. He grumbled that he wanted to get the job done. All this work at the slate quarry, he grumbled. I won't stand it. It makes an engine bored. Well, we do need another engine to help out with the extra work, said Fred. We do have an important load to take to the new wharf. It still isn't fair, Duncan muttered. Scarloy and Meneas get to take passengers, and Tahandle gets to take a carousel horses to the elephant park. I don't even get to do any type of jobs where I don't have to sit around here and chug cars all day. The work will be over soon, said Peter Sam as he passed through shutting some cars. But Duncan was still bored. Just then, Rusty rolled in, who had finished up the maintenance work and was about to bring in the load to the wharf. Good morning, he panted. I'm about to take an important load to the wharf. I'm guessing you're tired too, Duncan sighed. Yes, I'm not sure if I can get the job done on time though. Duncan then had a thought. How's about I can take the important load to the wharf, and you can jump at the quarry? Rusty thought it sounded like a good idea. So for the rest of the day, Duncan took care of Rusty's train of slate cars. By the time he was finished with his job, he went to the shed to take a rest. Just as Carloe steamed in, he was red in the face and very tired. Most my buffers, he gasped. I have done a good hard day's work. I hope I won't be late for my next job. What's your next job? Asked Duncan. I have a passenger service to take later, said Scarloe. I can help take care of your passengers, if you don't mind, said Duncan. Very well, said Scarloe. If you have the right time to do it. I have plenty of time, smiled Duncan. I don't have any other jobs later. And he steamed away to go find Ada, Jane, Mabel, and Cora. For the rest of the day, Duncan took Scarloe's passengers. He made good time and arrived at Lakeside without any trouble. He then met up with Sir Handel. Morning, Sir Handel. Do you have any jobs to do later? Yes, said Sir Handel. I have to take some carousel horses to the elephant park. I can do it for you. That way you won't have to do your job. Alright, said Sir Handel. Whatever you say. As soon as Duncan's passengers were all on board, he steamed away. As soon as Duncan got the cars with the carousel horses in them, he made his way to the elephant park. But as he arrived back at the shed, he saw Mr. Percival talking to Rusty Scarloian's handle. He was very cross. Sir Handel, the station master at Elephant Park just called. The carousel horses have arrived, but you didn't deliver them. The wharf manager told me that his sled arrived, but you didn't deliver them, Rusty. And the station master told me that all the passengers arrived at the stations on time, but you didn't do the job, Scarloey. Duncan saw this. He knew he had to say something. "Sir," said Duncan as he steamed in, "I was the one who finished all the jobs for them. I was tired of doing my work at the slate quarry, so I wanted to do all the work for them." Mr. Percival looked at Duncan. He was not pleased that Duncan left the slate quarry, but was pleased that he took care of all the other engines' jobs. "Despite that you've left the quarry, I'm proud of you, Duncan. You've worked hard to get all the jobs done for the engines. And that makes you a really useful engine." Duncan felt proud of himself. "Feels great to redeem myself after a few incidents," he said. Mr. Percival, Rusty Scarloey, and Sir Handel had to agree. Duncan doesn't grumble that much anymore. And he now knows how to be patient whenever he does a job. After that, Duncan now learned a great deal. He even remembered Mr. Percival's warning to be careful when he's doing his jobs. That shows you, doesn't it?